Mama, in our first section of women empowerment, we spoke a lot of things that affect a woman and how we're celebrating us in this month. But one thing you left us with, you were encouraging every woman and say, we can be anything we want to be as long as we set our mind right, we think right about everything we want. And I want to welcome you back, every woman all over the world, wherever you're looking at from. We love you so much. This is your favorite show, African Women Open Talk Show. Welcome and invite your friends, comment, subscribe, and just get to join us right now. Mama, welcome again.
Thank you.
And I'm your co-host, MC Biela or Stella, and my sister Marceline.
Yes.
Please, what did you get from the last section?
Actually, Mama spoke so many things, and I believe an African woman was able to capture so many things.
Yes.
But among the things that really touched me is when Mama said she retired as a very, very big marketing
Yes.
guru. That for me is something that a woman needs to be celebrated.
Yes.
But she also said that she has a testimony. So I really want to know, how did
That
you rise
testimony,
from
yeah.
that small girl to become this big marketing guru?
Yes.
Wow, that's a good one. Thank you, viewers, for keeping in touch with us and following us. As you've heard, this is part 2 of the last one of last Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has not been easy, and I can never say that it's any easy for any woman to rise from one level to the other.
Sure.
And especially in Africa, whereby you need to have a name. Your family needs a name. Where I come from, it is about the name. So if you don't have a name, it's like you can't even get a job. you
Really?
know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you don't come from a well-off family. So me, I came from a poor background, like really down completely.
Wow.
And I did not have anyone to push me. Like, I could not go with my father's name, even though, you know, he was known as the chairman in my primary school. But by the time I'm growing and I'm now done with all these things and I
Yeah.
need school, he had also retired from all those things. So to rise up to become like an expert, because I actually worked as an expert in different countries.
Okay.
I can say it was not easy, but it's true determination. As a woman, you need to look at yourself and say, how do men raise?
Wow.
Did this man have to sleep with anybody?
That's a good
Did
question.
this man have to to kiss anyone's, feet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
I'm gonna go, and nothing is gonna stop me. I found myself surrounded by drunkards,
Wow.
people drinking these local brews. I found myself surrounded by people who don't have a dream.
Wow.
And I could have also been consumed by
Wow.
that whole situation.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I made a decision. I looked at my family and I said, no, it just needs one person to see things in a different way. I remembered the words of my father,
Yeah.
how he kept on telling me, you can make it, my girl. I see you in nations. I see you can rise. You
Wow.
can be anything. You are so gifted. I kept on hearing his words speaking in me. While my mother on this other side was speaking vice versa. Sometimes our mothers, they can be.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love my mother so much.
Yes.
Because also that made me strong.
Yeah.
She would say, women, she's a woman.
So,
like
yeah.
you can't do this, you can't do that.
Yeah.
I decided to pick the positive side of my father and
Yeah.
walk with it. And as a person, I felt like I can work, I can do. So I said, I have to start with what I have. I had seen my mother doing business,
Okay.
a small kibanda kiosk. So she used to call me to go and help her, in the shop, and I would
Selling.
help her with small things here and there. And I saw the determination was in her, because she would wake up 4 a.m. to go to the market to get fresh vegetables to sell. And I said, wow, this woman, the way she wakes up like this, so even me, I can do something better.
Yeah.
And of course, she took me to school, so I had a little of education. I said,
Yeah.
I can utilize this and become something else. At that point, we did not have money, so I got spotted by Catholic nuns, and they took me to Don Bosco, and I almost became a nun, by the way. That's a story for another day. And they started helping me, and I was training there in fashion design,
Wow.
and also secretarial. So I started teaching. Whatever they were teaching me, I would go and teach in the slums. Whatever they taught me, I felt a need to teach other girls in the slums. And I was the leader of African women in Catholic Church. Young African woman, I was a leader. So I saw, okay, if I can get this and I teach somebody else, then we can all grow. So what happened one time for this to change, to cut the story short, I remember I was coming from the college and I decided to go and help my friend's mother in a kiosk. She was selling tea. So I started serving people. And it was in a showground, in Kenya they call it showground, whereby people go to view different agricultural showground, where they go to view different things. They showcase, people showcase different products. So they, as I was serving tea, some companies spotted me and saw like I had so much strength in this. I was serving tea, my dear friend. I had put my books somewhere and I was here helping for free. And this people, they came to the lady and they said, who is this girl? They said, she's my son's friend. She just comes here to help us. So he said, no, is it okay? We would like to interview her. She fits in our in sales and marketing. So she was like, yeah, she'll be here anytime. Just come back. So they came. They picked me. I did my interviews. I passed. I started selling like a promo girl there, here and there. Then I would go to college. Whenever I had free time, I would go do things there. At the same time, when I was in college, I decided, now I have little money, I can start selling clothes. So I started going to buy Mtumba t-shirts. Then I would sell the t-shirts, I washed them, I ironed them, I doubled the price. And it went on and on anyway. So when I started this job, I'm cutting the story short. Another time, it's going to be just my testimony. I have so many, they can never end. So as I was selling the t-shirts, it grew so much. So I started even helping my mother in paying rent. At that time, we were paying rent. We did not have a house rather. Her shop, started stocking for her. At the same time, now it was time for me to go and work full time. So when I started working, of course, I got a lot of challenges because there were men who were feeling like they can give me a high position and they needed me. And I was a very hippie girl, and, like just an African, beautiful African girl. And I want to tell you girls, don't keep on bleaching yourself, but we'll come back to that. Just keep yourself well. I was a black girl, just as I am today. And they would see this girl and they see, she has goodies and, she looks so good. And maybe she can, So I remember one guy who told me, you can become a supervisor, but first you need to treat me well. I said, what do I need to treat you well with? And they were like, you need to give out some goods. I said, look, over my dead body, nothing. I will never. You're married, stay with your wife, leave me, and you will see me rise. For sure, the guy never promoted me, but I got promoted by somebody else. And I rose. I did so well. Again, I was spotted by another guy. And I got another job. I started just rising like that, without having to pay with anything apart from working hard. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I used to work even for 36 hours without sleeping. I've worked without showering. I'm just on my desk working and working. So in short, I can tell you, and why I keep on saying you can be the person you want to be and you can reach out to your dreams. I had a dream. And I had seen myself, I'm going to do well, and I can do well. And I kept on saying, nobody bribes God to become great. God has said, he has promised us. He says in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29 and verse 11, that my plans for you is to prosper you. So I took it and I said, you know what? God wants me to prosper. Nobody has ever bribed God, and I'm going to rise. I started practicing how to wear high heels with nothing. I'll just be walking like this. I tried to, I started training myself how to walk like an executive person. And things just started changing here and there. To cut it short, because I can see we're about to go for a break. Woman, you have to accept yourself first and live with realities. Don't try to act you're rich and you're not. Don't try to act you're learned and you're not.
Wow. Yes.
Start from somewhere and you will rise.
Wow.
And as you rise,
Yes.
you will fix the weaknesses that you have in the place.
Wow.
Because fine, my parents could not afford to take me to school at that point, to university, but I took myself and I paid and I learned, and and I've been learning, and
Wow.
up to now,
Yes.
and I'm still going back to school. I have to keep on, studying,
Yes.
because it's something that I loved doing.
Yes.
So you can do it. Don't sit and blame anyone.
Wow.
What do you need? You need confidence in yourself.
Wow.
You need faith in yourself.
Wow.
You need to believe in yourself before others can believe in you.
Wow.
You need to love yourself, and you need to love the nature of you being a woman.
Wow.
And when you do this, you will find yourself climbing. Encourage yourself. Don't keep on waiting for people to encourage
Yeah.
you, because they're also looking for somebody to encourage
encourage
them.
them.
So stand with boldness,
Yes.
encourage yourself, and you can fly.
Wow. This is
Go
so.
very far.
This is very powerful. I believe one woman is looking at herself, and you evaluate yourself. Just follow the testimony, but evaluate yourself. As we are coming back in 1 minute, you need to be somebody you want to be. Welcome back to your favorite show, African Woman Open Talk Show. We are continuing with our part 2. Mom, when you were talking about when you're in college, you were selling mitumba t-shirts. I mean, you were in college, you were a girl at that point. How did that feel?
I'm not just a girl. I was a beautiful black beauty
Beautiful
girl, my dear
hippie
friend.
girl.
Yeah.
You see, you have to learn to feel good about
Appreciate
yourself.
yourself.
And by the way, I was not selling these t-shirts in offices.
Wait. Where?
When I was growing up, there's what we used to call quarries. I don't know
What is that?
where they dig stones, where they remove stones for building the house.
We
Quarries.
call it kokoto.
Kokoto, not kokoto, mawe, yani like stones
Big
for
stones
building.
For building a house. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
so you can imagine the kind of people who are selling
Wow,
the
yeah.
thing. And I would take to them and they would buy.
Wow.
Why you see most people actually failing, and most, especially like college girls,
Yes.
most of them, they end up being kept by married men. And it's simply because they're not willing to go that low.
Yeah.
They're not willing, they don't want to be seen. I'm mentoring girls here every now and then.
Yes.
I told them, you can start selling juice. They say, it's so hot, the sun and all that. My dear friend, you know where I grew up? The sun hits you, it comes there. I was so black. Most people, they think I bleached myself, by the way. People I grew up with, they think I bleached myself.
Wow.
I never bleached myself. I was dark blue. You know that black blue? Because of the sun, you heat it.
Yes.
But anyway, thank God, I was already used to running from home to school 5 kilometers every day.
Wow.
So I had no choice but to be black. I've never bleached
Black
myself,
beauty.
and I'm not going to ever bleach myself anytime soon. So the thing is that, as I said from the beginning, I was encouraged by my mother.
Wow.
She did not tell me you can do it, but I saw her waking up early, doing things. And at that point, I felt like I have nothing to lose. All I can do is to build myself.
Wow.
So I started taking the t-shirts to them, and it's something I would encourage all college girls to stop depending on men. You can start business at that level.
And you didn't feel scared of being bullied, and maybe your friends see you selling those
Actually,
t-shirts,
whenever they would see these beautiful girls selling these t-shirts, they would buy all of them. All my t-shirts.
Wow.
Because we're like this girl, how can she come to sell here? And fellow girls like her, maybe they are just prostitutes there. They're selling out themselves,
Yeah.
So they would respect that, and they would treat me with so much respect.
Wow.
Because they felt I was doing something and I was not just wasting myself.
Yes.
So young ladies out there, stop looking for an easy way. There is no easy way in life. You just need to look at yourself and see what you can do.
Yeah.
If you can talk well, you can do sales. If you can't talk well and you can sweep, please become a sweeper. But don't just sit at home eating, doing nothing.
Yeah.
We say an idle mind is the workshop of the devil.
Yeah.
So most of the girls, that's why you see them doing evil things.
Yeah.
It is because they're so
Their minds are
idle,
idle.
they have nothing to do.
Wow.
And that's why you see they can't even control their feelings because they're, They're empty.
They're empty,
Yeah.
just
So I don't know whether I've answered your question.
Yes,
now.
you have. That was so powerful because I mean, there are different people are looking at us right now.
Yeah.
I believe one girl does not need a sugar daddy now.
Yeah.
They can sugar themselves.
They have to make a mind, to make up their mind.
Yeah, my prophet, you also spoke about you starting to rise slowly in the corporate ladder. But again, from your story, we noticed that it wasn't a smooth move.
Yeah.
Like you encountered these men who wanted to use you.
Yeah.
Yes, so that you can be able to rise. How were you able to overcome those challenges? Because I believe African women are faced by those challenges.
Yeah. The truth of the matter is that you have to learn to say no.
Okay.
That's yes.
You don't say yes all the time. You have to learn to say no and stand with your decision. Don't let somebody trick you and never go for less. And that's why I said you have to learn to believe in yourself. If you believe you can do it, then you will know that I don't have to give in to a man to do it. There are few challenges as women we find in corporate, and I found them there. One, as a woman, you'll always find men wanting to sleep with you.
Yeah.
Whether you're beautiful or ugly, the fact that you're shining on top there,
Yes.
they feel like there's something about you.
Yeah.
Every woman who is high, men feel this woman is sexy. So the minute you start doing well in life, you just look sexy to men.
Wow.
You know? That's why you see, you can find a woman who is so ugly, even though before the eyes of God there is no ugliness. I find that beautiful. But maybe earthly people, they can see this person is not beautiful.
Yeah.
And you're seeing a beautiful woman, but this woman doesn't have a husband.
Yeah.
And this one is married.
Yes.
Because this woman was found like Ruth in the field, working. And there's something about hardworking women and men like that,
Wow.
to be honest. You know? But for wasting, they like wasting idle girls, pretty girls. Those ones are there to be wasted.
Yeah.
They are there to be misused. I say to be misused, you know. It's the same way when you go to the supermarket, we have serviettes. We have serviettes which are napkins.
Yeah.
And we have tissue, toilet paper. That's what it's called, toilet paper. Rarely you find somebody putting a toilet paper on the dining. You know?
You never find it.
And this is the problem. Most beautiful girls, they haven't realized that they're being used as toilet paper.
Wow.
And the
That's really
hardworking women, they're treated like they're the serviette. You know, even when you use serviette, you use it in style. And you know, so they're not misused like that. So the thing is that as a woman, you need to know that you're beautiful, and God created you for men to admire you and to like you. So you can't escape this. Even now, I'm a woman of God. There are people who can inbox me,
Wow.
but rarely, because of course they have seen me, they have tested me, they have seen I have my principles. They see this is a woman with a stand, and because when you put your stand firm, people don't joke with you. You know, none of my sons here can dare flirt with me or joke with me. They know I will slap them with the Holy Ghost so very fast until they collapse.
But ma'am,
So, challenges are, excuse me, challenges are you'll be asked for bribe,
yeah.
you will be asked for your goodies, you will be given low position. Before you have to really work hard to prove that I am good in what I'm doing more than a man.
Very true.
You will have to be given jobs of looking pretty, and yet you can be given a hard job and you do it.
Yes.
Well, men will be given the other hard job. So it's up to you to prove that I also need this challenge. I can do this job.
Wow.
Put your chest up there and tell them I can do it, you know?
Wow.
And then you'll get a chance and you will end up doing
But
it.
my prophet, when you're speaking about saying no, which is very important,
Yeah.
but practical, some of the women, they're coming from home, there is no food, the rent is out, your mother is sick, and then the boss is saying you're fired next month if you're not sleeping with me.
My dear
Who
friend,
are you encouraging?
I've just
How?
told you, I came from a poor background. There's nothing you can tell me.
Mm.
I always say, where there's a will, there's a way.
There's a way.
And nothing is impossible for a willing heart.
Wow.
And when you stand, God stands with you. Remember, the first thing is to have God in you,
Yes.
to involve God in you, to know God created you with a purpose for a reason, and all these things have to be fulfilled. That's why God gives you a dream. Don't shut that dream.
Come on.
You know, pray for it and
Yes.
it will be accomplished.
Wow.
Amen.
So the thing is, why? What makes you think sleeping with somebody, selling your body? That's a topic for another day, actually.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't become a prostitute just
Yeah.
to feed your family.
Yeah.
They are cursed, everyone there.
Yes.
You know, just go work. You can be. Why can't you be a house help?
Yeah.
Why can't you? If you're saying you don't have papers, why don't you go and look for a job for cleaning?
For cleaning.
Why don't you become a waitress?
It's
Yes.
true.
You know,
It's true.
you can do. My dear friend, I've worked as a nanny in Europe.
Okay.
That is deep.
Me, I wear so many
African
colors,
woman,
my dear
you need
friend.
to learn.
African women, you can make it.
Yeah.
Don't see African women who are up there and you think it was easy. My dear friend, you'll fall so fast. If you get a promotion through having sex with your boss,
Come on.
just know there's a new upcoming grade.
Yes.
And when they check in, she will drop, your boss will drop you like
Yes,
nothing
yes.
and take new breed, and then what? There will be no any other promotion because
Yeah.
you got the first one and another breed came.
Yeah.
And the breed,
Take
other
over.
breed is shining.
Yes.
My dear friend, when I look at my daughters, how beautiful they are.
Yes.
I'm not the same person of those days.
Yes.
So we have to realize that these are temporary things and they're
Yeah.
simple things.
Yeah.
And to maintain them, they're very difficult.
Yes.
The best way to maintain your life, child of God,
Yes.
woman, African woman,
Yes.
no shortcuts.
Yes.
Work hard. 4Ds. Desire
Yes.
to go somewhere.
Yes.
Desire to rise up.
Yes.
Desire to arrive to your destiny.
Yes.
Woman, you need to be devoted.
Mm.
Be devoted in something that generates profitable results.
Yes.
Okay.
You hear me?
I hear you.
Third D,
Yes.
be determined
Yes.
to push all the way.
Yes.
Trials will come along the way. Don't give up.
Yes.
Push through until you have accomplished your goals.
Yes.
Yes.
Make sure you have set your goals to push through with these 4Ds.
Yes.
Number 4,
Yes.
you have to be disciplined.
Okay. Yeah.
Chill. Close your legs, man.
Come on.
Also, if you want to be respected, dress properly.
Yes.
You can't be going to work when your boobs are all out and you expect people to respect you.
Yeah.
They will come for you
Yes.
because these men of ours, they walk with lust. It's a
Yes.
spirit.
Yes.
And many of them, they have not yet been delivered.
Yes.
So don't set them food there. They will eat. If you set food here to a hungry child,
It's
the
true.
child will eat.
Yes.
So you're putting your milk out there. They will drink it.
Yes.
Fully
Thank you.
I don't know. It's called. I was told it's called cleavage or butt crack. What? You put it out there. You're serving, walking, and some of you're so blessed. It's like you're a whole Range Rover behind. They will enter and drive it, my dear friend. So please change how you see things. Change how you do things. Do not be conformed by the things of this world. That's what the Bible
Amen.
tells us in the book of Romans
Yes.
chapter 12 and verse 2. So, see things in a highly way.
Yes.
See yourself high, you will treat yourself high
Yeah.
without humiliating people,
Wow.
but with love.
Thank
I love
you
you
so
so much. eh?
My prophet.
Thank
today.
you so much, my prophet. That was powerful.
Very, very.
We know now we don't need to sell ourselves, we can clean. So we love you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share with your friends. They
Yeah.
all need to hear this, all African, all over the world.
And let me finish with
Yes.
what we started with by saying
Yes.
women, they feel unappreciated.
Yes.
Women, you're appreciated.
Yes.
I'm going to say it again.
Yes.
You just need to arise and go forth. And you say there's a clip you're watching, and a woman
Yeah.
was.
A CEO of a very big organization, and she has achieved so many things. But the questions that people are asking her, are you married? How many kids do you have? So I'm thinking, this African woman has accomplished so much, but people want to reduce her to, how many children do you have? Are you married? That's the only thing they see.
Because this is Africa, and that's why we're speaking about an African woman.
Yeah.
Because in Africa, as a woman, you're respected when you're married, when you're a mother. But that is changing, and we're going to speak about it in our next session.
Yes.
But men, I'm urging you, can you celebrate us for just who we are? Before I'm a mother, I am a woman.
Yes.
You know, before I'm a CEO, I'm a woman. I love you so much, and God bless you. We'll see you soon. God bless you.